Everyone, I'm Jacob Castro and welcome to another video here on Jacob's Aquarium. Hope you guys are doing good. Hope your tanks are doing good as well. Today I wanted to show you guys some new additions to jacobsaquarium.com. A lot of you guys have been requesting a bunch of different plants. I get emails all the time asking me, can you get this, can you get that? Occasionally I'm successful, and with the plants that I'm going to show you today, I was incredibly successful, especially with this beautiful Ladra. It's crazy, I got so much of it. So let's take a look. Alright, so first on the list is Monte Carlo. You guys have been asking me for this plant for a very long time, and I've only been able to find it in a tissue culture form. And you know, tissue cultures really aren't that popular on my website, so I was waiting till one of my suppliers was able to offer it in just a normal portion size, you know, regular plant version. And finally, my supplier down in Florida did that. So now I'm able to offer you guys portions of Monte Carlo. This is a great foreground plant. It is easy to grow, in my opinion. It's not as demanding as its, well, I'm not going to say cousin, but I'm going to say its friend. I'm not sure if they're from the same plant family, but it's not as difficult to grow as like dwarf baby tears or anything. It's a beautiful plant once it carpets out a tank, which it grows pretty fast, I would say, as well. Not as slow as dwarf baby tears. A great plant for somebody looking for an alternative foreground plant that's easy to grow. This next one is called Buse Bellandae. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, so I apologize if I didn't. I got tons of this stuff in stock. My supplier had a bunch of this stuff and I pretty much cleared them out. I bought everything that they had. This Buse is absolutely gorgeous. I'm selling it in portion sizes, so you'll get maybe 1 or 2 rhizomes or possibly more per portion. These are very healthy portions of Buse. The color on this variety in particular I really like. It's kind of like a light dark green with a little bit of a bluish tint to the leaves. Very, very pretty. I really like Buse Philandra, and up until now I haven't been able to find a supplier for it. So finally I have, and I'll be able to offer more of that on my website now. Next is Christmas moss. Again, just like Monte Carlo and Buse Philandra, you guys have been asking me for Christmas moss for quite a while. And just like the other plants, I've only been able to find Christmas moss, weeping moss, flame moss, you know, all those rare type mosses that you guys like in tissue culture form, which they're really expensive when they're in a tissue culture form. So I just was really trying to find a supplier that can supply these plants to me in a regular portion form, just like Monte Carlo. And finally, once again, I found one. So I'll be offering Christmas moss in a portion size on my website. And I'll try to keep it in stock as best I can. I had a bunch of it, but it's sold out recently, but I will try to keep it in stock as best I can. I love Christmas moss. I have it in my ADA 75P, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. Next is Buse by Jow. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly once again. Another amazing, beautiful species of Buse. I love this one. A little bit bigger than Buse Bellandae. As you can see, the leaves are much longer and wider, so kind of a different look, but I think this is a great species of Buse, and I love the color as well. It kind of actually looks similar to Buse Bellandae, so not too much of a difference, but nonetheless beautiful coloration. And you know, Buse plants are actually really easy to grow. They're not really that demanding. You can grow these plants attached to driftwood and rocks. They don't even need to be in substrate, so they're pretty easy. Next is Java Fern Narrowleaf. I finally got my hands on some of this stuff. For those of you that are new and don't know about this species of fern, or microsorm as their scientific name is called, or is, this is just like Java Fern, except the leaves are much more long and narrow, just like its name, you know, Java Fern Narrowleaf. This is a very easy plant to grow. I've always referred to fern plants, microsorm plants, as like the best beginner plants because you can grow them in any lighting condition, nutrient condition. like any type of aquarium basically. These plants even go great with goldfish because they're so strong. You know, it's hard for goldfish to tear them apart, and cichlids as well. So Java Fern, a Neuraleaf, another great addition to the website. Next is Pogostemum stellatus. Hope I pronounced that correctly. I actually got this one in its immersed form. As you can see, it still has those flower buds attached to it. Not sure if they will flower like this underwater. I've never grown this plant before, so this is like my first interaction with it, and I'm really excited to see how it changes as it's grown submerged in the pond. But so far what I know is that this is a great stem plant. It's a great background plant. It's fairly easy to grow, and as far as color, it's mostly just green. But this is another great addition to jacobsaquarium.com. Next is Startage and Repens. Finally, I got some of this stuff. I've been waiting so long to offer Startage and Repens on my website, and I finally found a supplier that sells it in portion form, not a tissue culture. You know, so I definitely bought as much of this stuff as I could for you guys. Startage and Repens is a great foreground plant. It's by far the easiest foreground plant to grow. It's not demanding at all. I've grown this plant in just like nutrient-rich substrate and medium light, and it's just thrived. So I think it's a really easy plant to grow. A great plant for a beginner looking for something that will carpet out as a foreground. The leaves are a little bit bigger, so you won't get that same effect like you would with Monte Carlo or dwarf baby tears, but nonetheless, it's a great foreground plant and a great place to start as far as foreground plants go, or carpeting plants go, I should say. And last but not least is Rotala atria. Now, I've never grown this plant before, so I literally know nothing about it. I've been doing a little bit of research though, and I know it likes CO2, it likes nutrient-rich substrate, it likes nutrients in general, and it likes high light as well. I might be wrong on some of those things, but I'm still learning more about this plant. I actually got it in its immersed form as well, so it will have to transition in the pond. I know it looks entirely different once it's transitioned to its submerged state, so I'm really excited to see that happen in the pond over time. But yeah, I got Rotala atria, another great addition to the website. I hope you guys like it, and give me feedback on this plant. I want to know what you guys think about it as well. So that pretty much does it for this video here on Jacob's Aquarium. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to check me out on social media. All my social media links will be in the description below. And also, if you'd like to buy any of the plants you've seen here in this video, visit jacobsaquarium.com. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I will be back soon in another video, so stay tuned here on Jacob's Aquarium. Have fun with your tanks, and I'll see you next time.